Hey there, it's Dr. Jim. Thank you so much for stopping by because I have a great topic that I have talked about for years. I've studied it, I've researched it extensively, and I have trained countless individuals on this topic. And I find it to be extremely powerful. It is mindfulness and using it when you need it the most. Part one, got two parts, okay? So during good times and bad times, practicing mindfulness can make a big difference in how you think, behave, and feel. It can help to ease stress, reduce anxiety, avoid depressing thoughts, and ultimately create a whole new mindset, a whole new way of thinking. While everyone is mindful at times during their daily lives, anyone can learn to master this and then use it on command. So mindfulness involves focusing not on the past, not on the future, but the here and the now. It is heightened awareness of the present moment, as well as being fully present within the now. Mindfulness provides the opportunity to free one's self from thoughts of the past or the future and allows one to simply be here in the moment, which can greatly reduce stress and anxiety. When the individual thinks about the uncertainty of the future, what's going to happen? Are we ever going to get back to normal? Are we going to get our jobs back? What happens? Anxiety and stress start to bubble up. And when the person dwells on their past, which cannot be changed, it might bring feelings of regret and despair, sadness, and depression. Mindfulness doesn't allow for would-haves or could-haves, but instead only the here and now. That's very important. Now, a part of mindfulness training is to think about your thoughts. Mindfulness can be learned by anyone, used anytime, and can have lasting results. So that's good. It may help the individual discover the habitual ways that their mind works. Do you know how your mind works? What do you think about most? Have you thought about how you think or what you think about? In other words, mindfulness assists in thinking about how the individual thinks, and that many times is associated with outcomes like negativity, poor health, pessimism, stress. You see the glass half empty, so to speak. Mindfulness can also help the individual respond to situations in new and healthier ways rather than their old and habitual ways of responding. Here are some benefits of mindfulness. Think about these questions. How valuable would the ability to think positive and rid oneself of negative and depressing thoughts be? How valuable would that be to you? How wonderful would it be to not worry about the future or be stuck in the past? How liberating could it be just to live in this exact moment? Right here, right now. This is full presence. The good news is anyone can learn to become mindful and reduce their stress and anxiety. They can overcome depressing and negative thoughts that affect their mood. Mindfulness can even help with sleep and appetite problems. So it's helpful in a lot of ways. It can actually help you to manage or reduce just regular, everyday stress. As a matter of fact, scientific studies have examined the impact of mindfulness on many psychological and physical health outcomes. One of the most studied is stress. It's been shown in research that mindfulness helps to both manage or greatly reduce daily stress, as well as even more serious forms of stress associated with chronic illness or life-threatening disorders. It can also help the individual to reduce negative thoughts and rumination of the past, as well as decrease anxiety associated with thoughts about the future. It helps by breaking away from one's habitually negative and stressful ways of thinking. Just stop for a moment and think about the people you know in your life. I'm very social. And I'm accused of being too social, overly social. So I say hi, hey everybody, how are you? How's it going? Oh, you know, same old, same old. That's a way of thinking. Oh, okay. How's your life? It sucks. Oh, sorry to hear that. That's a way of thinking. Even when I'm down, people say, Jim, how are you? Phenomenal. I am creating my own energy. I own my own energy, regardless of what happens around me. Okay? Mindfulness is great because it allows you to take a mental break and quiet those thoughts. Shh, be quiet. My life sucks. Be quiet. It's the same old, different day, same old you know what. Shh, go away. Mindfulness can provide greater clarity in thinking and allow for a healthier and more positive perspective. When people say, it could be better, no, you could be a lot worse. Final thoughts on thoughts. Today's world can bring many things that create fear, stress, anxiety, depression. Even in good times, a person's mind can be so cluttered by incoming information that it becomes difficult to sift through one's thoughts to find what really matters in there. Clarity, that's what matters. Luckily, anyone can take control of their thoughts and learn how to become more mindful. Well, there are lots of benefits to thinking this way. Knowing about mindfulness, learning it, look it up online, watch my videos, buy a book. Knowing about it is one thing. The other is practicing it. And that's what part 2 is all about. So I hope you come on back and join me for Using Mindfulness When You Need It, part 2. Take care, and I hope to see you soon.